Welcome into TYT Sports. Before we get into the fun, be sure to get in on the action before the game using BetDSI, the A+ rated sportsbook. Use promo code TYT25 and get a $25 free wager just for registering. If you decide to deposit, you will get a 200% bonus match on your money. That's 200% more sure than the college football playoff seeding. If sports isn't your thing, don't forget BetDSI offers odds on pretty much everything else too, including all major sports, politics, reality TV. Come on, you got a guilty pleasure. Use promo code TYT25, $25 free wager just for registering. These are the top 5 ridiculous clauses in NBA contracts. Are you ready?
Bring it, Rick.
Number 5, Nick Collison would be given an extra $100,000 if he were to win an MVP award. It didn't happen.
I loved him in The Office too.
Yes, I did as well. He was tall. Number 4, Michael Jordan's love of the game clause. MJ could play in exhibition games, scrimmages, or just a pickup game in a random park whenever he wanted. The only player that GM Jerry Krause ever thought about giving this clause to. By the way, side note, Jerry Krause, so egotistical, he put up a banner of himself in the United Center.
Yeah, but you do that in The Office.
I do not. Number 3, Mario Chalmers. Due to weight concerns, the Heat used to give Mario Chalmers $19,580 just for showing up for Summer League and for going through a team skill conditioning program. On top of that, Glenn Big Baby Davis's contract when he was with the Celtics included he would be given an extra $500K if he were to make an unspecified weight at certain points in the season.
You knew when he needed the money? Because he would lose weight.
Yeah, he would lose weight.
He
like
dropped, yeah, he dropped weight so that he could make that extra thing.
$500K?
He's funny. I should have added him to my list of the funniest athletes. He's actually legitimately funny.
He also calls out Austin Rivers whenever he possibly can.
Love it.
For being Doc's kid. Number 2, for the 2010-2011 season, this is like so Spurs-like. So prepare yourself. For the 10-11 season, Matt Bonner would be paid an additional $100,000 if the combined total of his three-point shooting percentage, free throw shooting percentage, and field goal percentage added up to 169. I'll read that again. $100,000 if the combined total of his three-point shooting percentage, free throw percentage, field goal percentage added up to 169. He combined for the 2010 season 157%.
You'd have to do 75%, to give you an idea, that's like to be 170. You'd have to do 75%
from the line,
55 from the field, and 40 from 3-point.
I would probably flip the 55 and 40 because all he really did was shoot threes. And he wasn't a bad three-point shooter, but he would never shoot 55.
Here's what you do is you just don't take shots unless they're gimmies. You only shoot on breakaways, otherwise you pass that ball.
There has to be some...
Or you work on your free throws and get up to the 80s.
Yeah,
but oh my God, how close is that? Where you just...
He was off by 12, but here's one more.
Got it.
Baron Davis, UCLA. Bruin, in 2009, when he was with the Clippers,
Crossroads High School,
was contractually obligated to receive an extra $1 million if he played in 70 games that season and the team won 30 of them. At the end of this season, he had played 75 games, but he led the Clippers to a 29-53 record.
I can't believe that. That is so frustrating.
He missed out on
that'll ruin you.
$1 million by one game.
I can't.
That will ruin you. That will keep you up at night. That'll lead you to having scotch with Mr. Rogers, and you're wearing red vests and it's not even Christmas by the fireside all the time. I would hate myself. I would think about that one time I missed a shot or my teammate missed a shot.
Oh my God.
To win the game.
But that's not an insane thing to ask.
That's, to win?
That you win 30 of 70.
Not at all.
It's not bad. That's not bad at all. It was tough for him. Wasn't he plagued by injuries? I forget what part of his career he was in.
The 2009-10 season, Steve Blake, of the notable names, Rasul Butler, Marcus Camby, a guy who I thought was gonna be good, James Curry from Oklahoma State, he was a good shooter in college, Ricky Davis, Drew Gooden, Eric Gordon, DeAndre Jordan, Chris Kaman, Steve Novak, Travis Outlaw, Kareem Rush, Brian Skinner, Sebastian Telfair was on that team.
Al Thornton,
shnikes.
hello.
And Al Thornton.
Yeah, that's
a bad
rough.
team.
That's a rough team.
That's a bad team.
I mean, that is difficult for him to ask.
Eric Gordon was
to be off by $1 million. Eric
Gordon played 1 year season.
He should get $1 million just for playing under that owner.
So which was the worst?
I mean, the most hilarious ones are the ones that were just like, can you, our prized athlete to whom we're paying millions of dollars, just not be embarrassingly fat?
Right.
Like,
right.
Can you, yes, it is very impressive that you, Glenn Big Baby Davis, who got his name as a big baby and probably makes more than his bonus off the idea that his image is that he's a giant baby.
Yes.
So it isn't worth it to him, maybe.
Like Party City should call him and use him for a Halloween ad.
But it's like, it is so impressive that you're that nimble, being that big. However, imagine if you weren't that big, how nimble you'd be. Like you've essentially had a donut on your bat the entire career / life that you've had. What if you just got rid of it, man?
Yeah.
Didn't he want to not be called big? Like,
yes.
Also, isn't that good for you? Yes. Maybe that put him more into like weight and image issues than being called big baby.
He's always going to be called big baby.
All right.
He's still called baby.